welcome to Dare to Excel. Last time I explained the basic concept of Excel. There's a link on the screen now to that video. This video, however, will focus more on using Excel. Really quickly, here's a table of contents if you're looking for something specific. Okay, let's get started. Here is a blank spreadsheet open in Excel. On the simplest level, there are two main areas of Excel. One is the spreadsheet, filled with these little rectangles known as cells. They're separated into columns by letter and rows by number. Second is the tabs, where you manipulate data, add visuals like charts and graphs, organize and perform calculations. This is the computer/power/knowledge side of Excel. Once again, one area is the spreadsheet and the second is the tabs. Let's start with step 1, actually entering data. So we can enter a word, math, or a number, 300. As you can see right away, words move to the left side of the cell and numbers move to the right side of the cell. Excel interprets these as different types of data. You can't divide the word math by the word English, so Excel needs to classify these data separately. Step 2, deleting data. Take my advice on this one. Form the habit of using Control-Delete, not backspace. Backspace doesn't work well for groups of data. So if you had two columns full of data and you wanted to highlight it and delete it, if you hit backspace, it might not work as well as Control-Delete. Here's another tip. After typing your data into a cell, make sure you hit enter, or it may highlight the next cell you click. Here, we're going to type in a simple formula, 1 plus 1, but we leave it open, and now we click on the next cell. So now that gets into our cell, and it creates a big mess. So what you want to do is equals 1 plus 1, enter, and it'll give you what you want. But if you ever do get stuck in this situation where you've clicked on another cell, you can simply just hit the escape key and it'll get taken care of. Okay, now we'll move on to some helpful shortcuts. Here's some data about property loans. We have loan number, name of recipient, property type, and monthly payment. So let's say we wanted to highlight a bunch of this data to further analyze it. You could use your mouse, click and drag the entire thing that you want, or you could use the shortcut by pressing Control, Shift, and the direction you want to highlight, down in this case. So what that means is if we have a very long list, either left and right or up and down, we can highlight the entire thing with just 3 keys. Now, what if we just wanted to move to the bottom of the list and it's a long list? Well, in that case, you would just hit Control down, or Control up, and Control right, Control left, whichever way you want to go. Next, we're going to look at autofill. So we have these 3 numbers here, and they seem to be in order. So we want to complete this list, but we don't want to manually type it. So if you look here on the bottom right, there's a little square. And if we simply double click on that, the list will autofill, since there's a pattern of 1 in this case. Here's another helpful shortcut. If you ever have long names that overlap with the next column, as you can see here, a lot of these names go to the next one. You just have to double click in between the 2 columns to stretch it out automatically. And we'll do this here with property type and with loan number. And now all of our data is displayed. Lastly, we'll go over filtering. Here we have 7 different students' test scores in math, English, and science. So first, let's select the top row and click Filter under the Home tab in the top right. To apply the filter and let's say subject, we'll click the down arrow and we can sort A to Z or Z to A. If we want to sort by numbers, we can sort by smallest to largest or largest to smallest. In addition to sorting, we can filter out certain results completely. If we only want to see math tests, we would click the down arrow, deselect, select all, check the math box, hit OK, and we only have math scores displayed. Now to clear filters completely, we would click the down arrow and hit clear filter from subject, and now we're back to where we started. Let's recap what we learned today. How to enter and delete cell data, some helpful shortcuts, how to make data look simpler, and how to sort and filter data. Basics 2 will be following this video shortly. Thanks for watching.